Improving character requires of letting go of negative friends. Well, I just want to say that if you're like focused on improving your character, if you're focused on bettering your personality, that you have to let go of negative friends. You have to let go of people that are content with their way of being. You know, you can't let these people hold you down because regardless, regardless of what like of what you think, because I've seen people make these videos of how'd you say it, of how um the friends that they have, hold them down in one way or another. I guess I'm going into detail, being a bit using a bit of emphasis on the topic, that you can't allow them. Like, you can't allow someone that is content with their way of being, to hold you down, to keep you from improving, to keep you from bettering your personality. You can't allow them, and regardless regardless of how you think, regardless, like, for example, regardless of how I think, how I've thought that, these people, like my friends, they're not gonna hold me down. They're my friends, you know it's okay. I could, improve on my own. I could improve on my own and not let their personality affect me. you know I've noticed that I was wrong. I've noticed that their way of being does affect me. That their way of speaking affects me. You know that it's like contagious and that it rubs off. And that they're, how would you say it? For per se, stupidity rubs off. If they use constant phrases, they constantly use the same phrases, you know, that it's contagious. If they have this way of speaking, if they, how would you say it, have this limited vocabulary, it's gonna affect. It's gonna affect my personality. It's gonna affect my way of being. It's gonna affect my emotional status. It's gonna affect me. And how would you say it? And it's best to just, how would you say it, to let go of them, to let go of these, how would you say it, friends that don't care about improving personality, that are content, that say basically say to themselves, life is too short to improve my personality, to waste time on improving. Life is too short. I can't allow them to affect me, is what I'm trying to say. Is that, how would you say it, that there has to be, you know, a better way of being. That if you, how would you say it, have to look for more friends, for friends that take care of the way they speak, that take care of the way they act, that focus on improving their personality. If you have to look and search for these friends to better your personality, because the friends that you have, how would you say it, are affecting you, then do that. Go and search for them, look for them. Look for for people that will help you become a better person. How would you say it, that will help you, change, that will help you improve. If you have to search for them, then I think that that's the best thing that anybody can do. you know if you have to go out and have to make that attempt, you know in doing so, like, if you have to go out of your way to talk to somebody that's gonna help you, that's gonna help you improve, that's gonna help you, how would you say it, leave your bad, how would you say it, bad habits, your bad way of being, your, how would you say it, negative comments, and how would you say it, ignorant phrases. If you have to search, if you have to, how would you say it, put in extra effort to finding new friends that are going to help you improve, then do that. Then do that.